Alright my friends, today's a little something new. We are just hitting up the business center. So this is basically just big bulk items for businesses, obviously. So we're going to go in here because we have ran out of quite a few staples and nothing like small items. We're not going to get those like coupon items or anything here, but they're pretty good for, just like I said, water, milk, and eggs and stuff like that. So we're going to go in here, run in and get some groceries, and then we're going to head to one more store, and then I'll see you back at the house. Okay, my friends, we are home. Let's ignore those dishes because it's like later in the evening. So, like I said, we did hit that Costco Business Center. We did spend a little bit more, but with the Costco Business Center, if you guys have one, if you guys are from the south side, it's in, I think it's Bedford, like Cicero, we'll say like 75th and Cicero. It is reopened. They closed it for a little bit. They reopened it. So a lot of stuff was really, really marked down. So we're like, dang, we're going to buy it and just throw it in the freezer. So yeah, let me go ahead. I'm going to go through everything. And we also have a like small produce haul because I needed some things for some recipes coming up. Guys, if you're not subscribed, you need to. If you guys are looking for some yummy, easy fall recipes, we're going to have a bomb what's for dinner with 3 bomb recipes. All my full days of eating, I got this like sudden spurt of inspiration for dinners, and I got so many recipes. So anyways, let's jump into this. All right, first things first is we got a couple cases of water just to have on hand, just for company. We really went through them these last couple weeks just with people coming over, and it was really hot and the kids are drinking them, and it's water. People drink it, right? So we got 3 cases of water. I have 1 for in the house, and I put the other 2 in the garage fridge. This is a new find. So these are like $2.80. So I found this for $13, and it's a 15 pack, which is really, really good sale for these buy waters. For the whole bottle is 1 carb. I mean, you don't have to have like 4 bottles a day, but if you wanted just to have 1, I thought it would be really like a good treat. You know what I mean? So these are the super teas. So it's Coral Sweet, Tanzanian Lemon, Rio Raspberry, and Nerino Peach. So yeah, 1 carb each. They also have just the plain water for the same price for 13 bucks. But I was like, damn, you could not beat it. So I picked that up. We got a case of pop because we like it. And I think it was 10 bucks for this, not too bad, and it's 35 cans, and you know, just for company, and you know, when my dad comes over and stuff like that, we've been really wasting those liters. They've been going flat before anybody could finish them. So we just got some cans. This is going into the garage because the kids will take this bad boy out, okay? We got a watermelon right there because you guys know the kids love it, and I cut it up for during the week. And here are the other ticket items. So they had bacon there, and it's been really hard for us to actually pick this up. And honestly, guys, at the business center, they didn't have a limit on any of their meat items. So if you wanted to go and stock up, this would be the time. So this was $13, I believe. So, and there's 4 packs of bacon, and you know, lasts forever. So nothing that we could not want to have. We were out of ketchup. This was like 7 bucks. Got it for the kids. These are a lot of these like snacky things. So at the business center, it's for like obviously businesses, people who have like vending machines, stuff like that, okay? Like roach coaches, you know, things of that nature. So this box of the Jimmy Dean sausage and cheese sandwiches, the croissant sandwiches, my kids love. These were $8. So we would have bought more, but we just don't have the freezer room. So if you guys have the room right now and you want to stock up because your kids are home, look, you need to just go ahead and do it. I called my mom. My mom's going over there to stock up too, just so she has stuff for like her and my dad and my sister. So we got that. I found this uncured antipasto selection. It's prosciutto, coppa, sopressata, and salami. And so it's, I forget how much it is. Let me see. The macros are really, really good. 0 carbs, 0 carbs, 0 carbs, which is what we want. And so this is 1 pound each package. So it's probably like a quarter each packet or each meat or whatever. But this 2-pack was 10 bucks. So I thought that was really, really good. I thought that was a really good deal, you know. And the kids love the salami, and we eat all this stuff. Like, we love this kind of deli meat. So I thought for the deal, like, if I was going to go to, like, just a regular deli, it would have been a little bit more. So I was like, yes, let's pick this up. Have that. This is just some crab meat. I was dying for this. It was 12 bucks. So it is the claw meat, okay? And it is 0 carbs. So you guys got to make sure when you get these things that if it's not the imitation meat, the imitation meat does have carbs in it. So I'm going to make a crab salad, and I'm going to have that for dinner tonight. So I picked that up. This was 12 bucks. I didn't think that was too bad, and it's 1 pound. I got a thing of mayonnaise because we ran out, because I've been making a lot of salads and stuff like that for the summer. These are like $4, and it's like super big. If you get like the smaller ones from like a regular store, it would have been just as much. I got some sazon because you guys know I love it. This was only $3, so I picked that up. The girls love these Simply Campbell soups. These were $4.99. So we picked up one of these for the girls. They love having these soups for lunches during school days, and they're really easy and they're pretty clean. They're a lot better than like the ramen noodles and stuff like that. So I'd rather them have one of these than, you know, stock up on ramen. So we got one of those for the kids. Leo loves these hot links. These are Louisiana brand hot link sausages. We'll throw these in the freezer just to have. 1 carb for half a link, so 2 carbs for the whole link. They're pretty good. I think he wants to do some smoking for like football game nights and stuff, so probably throw those in there and have those one night. I don't know how much those were. I can't tell you that because he grabbed them. We got a bag of avocados. They're still pretty hard, so we'll leave them out, but these were only $4. So we're like, dang it. I mean, and there's 6 avocados, so we picked those up. Got the girls a thing of milk. This was $2.50. They've been loving their cereal, so I like to have them some variety. We got a thing of eggs. I think those are like $2.79. And then I stocked up on some blueberries for me, Rhea, and the girls. The blackberries were $3. Raspberries were $2.99, I believe, so $3. And these were $4 for some blueberries. And then we got the watermelon too. So lots of fresh fruit too. I know a lot of people are probably like, hey, what's that? But we got some fresh stuff too, so no worries. And then we ran over to Tony's, which is right down the street. It's just like a local produce market. I needed some specific things for recipes, okay? So I ended up getting, well, Leo did, he got us this pot roast. We're gonna do that shredded beef with the chili sauce. So we're gonna do that in the Instapot. Keep an eye out for it because it's really good. I'm gonna teach you how to make the chili sauce, so you can even use that same base if you wanted to give yourself a try at pozole, menudo, tamales. It's basically all the same. Not menudo. Is it the same? No, it's not menudo. It's pozole. And tamales. It's the kind of, and if you wanted to do like a seafood soup, it's the same base basically for everything, okay? So I'll teach you how to make that sauce, and then we'll do an Instapot meal. So keep an eye out because it's coming. We are working on it. This is going to be our dinner for Sunday, so you guys should see that video sometime next week. And then we're going to do a caldo de res, which is like a beef soup. We like to get these ones with the bone in it because the bone gives some really good flavor. We got 2 packs of those. It's going to start chilling down. Our high this weekend on Saturday, I think, is only 60 degrees, and it's going to be cloudy. So I was like, it's spooky season. So I got that. I had to pick up another eggplant because we are going to do an eggplant lasagna. Look out, because it's going to be in a video. I have such a great recipe. I can't wait to try it. So we're going to do that together. That's coming up this coming week, hopefully. I got the girls some Taffy Apples because, like I said, it's spooky season. I love Taffy Apples. Can't have them even if I wasn't keto. I can't do the peanuts and the caramel, but so good. And Rhea gets her braces off this coming week, so she's like, I want one of those as soon as the braces come off. So we had to have them handy. I got some beef broth. I would have preferred bone broth, but I couldn't find it, and I was like, this is fine. We'll just use this. I don't know if I'm going to use both of them because when you're going to boil this meat down, and then the meat and the bone will give off some like broth, so you can just use that as well, okay? I got Leo his low carb tortillas. He loves these things. I think, what are the carb count on these bad boys? 3 net carbs. He loves these. He thinks they taste just like they're the closest to being a good tortilla. So I picked up 2 of those for him. The girls wanted some pretzels. These are the butter snaps. Look, honey. Back in my Thickum days, I used to tear these bad boys up. I used to love these things. My favorite pretzels, but none for me. You know, we had to get our baby boy his sweet potatoes. Those are for Benny. For the lasagna, I'm using cottage cheese. You can use ricotta cheese if you like. I don't really like ricotta cheese. So growing up, we've always done cottage cheese. So I picked up 2 of those. It is a little bit carb heavy. 5 carbs, but it has a ton of protein in there, and it's a good option. You know, you're not going to sit down and eat the whole thing, but I picked up 2 of them just to have. I like to even eat these. If you ever wanted, when I was a kid, my mom used to like dice open a big red tomato, salt and pepper it, and then she used to fill it with cottage cheese and put salt and pepper on it, and we used to eat that as a snack all the time, and it was so good. So if you guys like cottage cheese and you're looking for a way to kind of incorporate it into a like snack or something, if you just didn't want to eat it that way, try it. It's so very, very good. I got some more celery for the soup, and we're gonna do the crab salad, and I put a little bit of that in there as well. I got some mozzarella. I ended up going with these, like the slices instead of the shredded, just because I find it a little bit easier to make sure everything's coated, and then I can kind of control the amount a little bit better, whereas I feel like I can get a little heavy-handed when I use the shredded. So I got the Sargento one. I got 2 packs of them. I don't know if I'll need 2 packs, but they're less than 1 carb per slice. I got some carrots for the soup. I'm just going to go ahead and dice them up. I usually don't eat carrots, but the kids and everybody like them in soups, and I think it gives the soup a really nice flavor. This is the soup base that I use. I use the chicken and the beef. I'm kind of going to figure it out. I'm usually at about, depending on my pot, I usually add about 3 tablespoons of the soup base per pot, and it is for 1 tablespoon is 1 carb, so not too bad. The girls got some of these yogurts. They love these. Their grandma started giving them to them, and I didn't want to get any more Jello, but this is what Leo let them pick out. So I don't even know what's in here. Yeah, I got some sugar in here too, but they're just little ones, and they could sip on them and stuff like that. I used to love these when I was a kid. Y'all already know these pork rinds, these squealing hot ones from Slim Jim. The best. They're so good. They taste identical to Flamin' Hots. They are so freaking good, and I just like to have them in the house if I want to snack on them. I usually don't eat a whole bag at once because they are a little spicy. I usually eat like half a bag, and then I'll like roll up the bag and eat the other bag like a few days later, but they're very, very good. I got some cilantro for the soup. The 2 Good yogurts. I usually have one of these, you know, once every few days. These are just the black cherry, the strawberry, and the peach. I keep looking out for that mango one that everybody has, but I can never find it. I got some fresh dill here. That's for the crab salad. I love fresh dill. It's so good. And then I got a couple ears of corn to throw in with the soup, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the skin off, and then I just kind of crack them in half and toss them in there, and they taste so good. Even if you can't have them, it gives a good flavor to your soup, and the people who can have them, it's delicious because the broth really gets in there, and it's so good. If you ever make like a homemade soup, throw a couple ears in there, even just for your family. I promise you they will love it. Even if you do the frozen ones. I've done the frozen ones before, and they taste just as good, I'm telling you, but they had the fresh ones there, so we picked that up. So yeah, here is our grocery haul. If you guys are really excited, if you guys are here for these recipes, please let me know. I can't wait to share them with you. You guys are gonna love the shredded beef, the soup. Like, my soups are like epic. And then we got the eggplant lasagna. So if you are maybe somebody who doesn't like to eat meat, or because we're not going to put any ground beef in it. Usually I use ground beef, but we're not going to do that for this recipe. And we're just going to do the eggplant, so we're not going to have to worry too much about, I didn't want to do the zucchini. I've done zucchini for stuff like this before, and I felt like it was really watery and rubbery, so that's why we opted for the eggplant. So please stay tuned. I've done eggplant parm before, and I absolutely loved it. I already know this is going to be so freaking good. All right, so, and if you guys wanted to check out that business center, again, it's in Bedford. I don't know if they have them all over the place, but they don't really publicize a lot of their sales. You kind of have to walk up and down the aisles, but for these deals for the kids, like, I couldn't beat it. So we went ahead and picked those up for them. So hopefully you guys got some inspiration. Maybe you're gonna hit up the Costco, see what you can find. Some of these things you could find at like your regular Costco as well. And most of these things over here you could find at your produce market. So, all right guys, we gotta put up these groceries and I gotta make dinner, but I'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, friends.